do have over 2 years credit, 2 years, 4 months, a little over 7.5 years. Doesn't mean you're going to get out. It means just parole eligibility. The bad thing is you did.
Okay, you follow me? His punishment would have been his remorse and his hurt and his pain, sorrow. Huh? This is 6 months ago. This crime happened 4 years ago. He already got 7 years credit. 7.5 years, almost 8 years credit. He gonna reach around there and find some more credit from somewhere because you hear him feeling for it. He gonna find it. But homeboy gonna do 2-3 years tops, if that.
Do you recall you saying that you were angry and that why the hell did this have to happen to me? And like if you were blaming her death for what happened to you. I can tell you that Texas prisons, Mr. McDonald, they are going to be hell. I do wish you well. I don't want you to get harmed in there, but it is going to be hell in the time that you're there, and hopefully you do something good and seek forgiveness from the family and everybody in hell if you do parole out. Okay?
What? First of all, he already got forgiveness. Okay? And we're going to see that. But secondly, hell what? Y'all not gonna let nothing happen to him. That's your golden boy right there. Y'all, they ain't finna let nothing happen to him. Nah. Now this is her sister. I'm not even gonna waste time playing this. Y'all can watch it. It's this one here is almost an hour. Basically, what she is testifying is that now the whole time they be looking for her for like 3 years or a year. No. They weren't looking for her for 3 years. It was 3 years ago that they found her, so they were looking for her for quite some time. He wasn't saying nothing. Remember, he got a lawyer today that they started to figure out she was missing, and he wasn't cooperating at all. He done went and did all this to the body and everything, and he still ain't talking, right? Right before they go to trial, I believe it was the day before trial or the day trial started. He calls her and he makes sure that he tells her and his wife's mother what he did to her sister and, that woman's daughter. He made sure to tell them what he did. And it wasn't to say, oh, I'm sorry. And it was to get that satisfaction, to be a braggart. Okay? Y'all can go listen to that one. Okay? I'll share it.
McDonald mysteriously disappeared, and her husband, Andre, was subsequently arrested in connection with her disappearance.
Look at him.
Mother, Hyacinth.
Do you see him giving a statement? Why he getting who does that? Nobody. Okay? Nobody, baby. Gives a statement while they arresting his ass for suspicion of murder. Nobody.
Smith has been caring for the couple's 8-year-old daughter. In his petition seeking custody, Smith's former husband, Paul Anderson, claims that the child is not getting the care and counseling that she needs.
For whatever reason, there hasn't been an attempt to try to get that child what she needs, even though Ms. Smith has been in a position to cooperate and support that.
Smith's position, the child should...
This is the father of the deceased going to court against his wife, estranged wife, ex-wife, I'm not sure. But these are the parents of the woman who was killed, who have the baby girl who is now 8-9 years old. Okay? But at the time, you can see this was 4 years ago. All right? And the woman was plainly missing at this time. The title says missing woman's mother retains custody of a woman's child. She been missing for a long time, y'all. Okay? She was missing 4 years ago.
Remain in her care and custody.
This woman right here is the only woman who's been in that child's life, her entire life. She's had very little contact with the paternal grandfather.
Smith's solution: shared custody.
What I mean, like, whenever he visits, he could see her. Because he's not living in America, he's living in England.
A counselor for the child's school said that the child, who is autistic, has changed dramatically since her mother disappeared.
Let's listen to what the man get ready to say. But what do this man want with this baby girl? What did he want with the baby girl? Who he don't even really know? Huh? Okay.
She's no longer happy and playful.
She then takes a Play-Doh utensil and cuts it up and says, "I'm going to cut you up and you're going to die." She has told other children that she wants to burn them.
2 words, the school counselor testified, best describe the couple's daughter. Those 2 words: in crisis. Paul Venom, KSAT 12 News.
Did y'all hear that? Who playing games? Huh? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Do you hear what the teacher said that the child is doing, and the woman ain't even been found yet? Taking Play-Doh, cutting it up like bones, telling people she gonna do this and that to them, and she gonna set them on what? They didn't know any of this had happened to her mother at this point. And the judge has the audacity to make it seem like like they're going with this cockamamie story that, when he was stomping her out, that's when the daughter came downstairs and he stopped to go put her back up, and then he finished and did all whatever. In fact, I haven't went through the whole trial yet, so these are just some questions, and if anybody went through the whole trial, maybe you already know the answer. Where was the daughter when he got out of jail? And when he got out of jail, did he have the ankle monitor on? Because he testified that he went and chopped her up and threw the cow bones on her and burnt her after he got out of jail. Is that true, guys? I mean, he got out of jail, he had the daughter right away? Because he's still suspect, still kind of in trouble with the law. They watching him. How you gonna take your daughter if you can't go to the grocery store? How you gonna, he got a monitor on. He has to get permission to go anywhere. So they would be tracking him when he went there? That don't sound logical. It sounds like this all happened at the time of the murder, but they were able to allow his statement to seem true that he went after he got out, and clearly the girl saw it. What did he do? Meet up with her somewhere and tell her about it? She's autistic. She's reenacting what she saw. You think this is a joke? You want to rewind the tape and listen to this segment again? Because I want to play it again, but we're going to continue on. Because, yeah. Listen to it again. The woman is still missing. Okay? All right.
Physical products.
This is some of the saddest, most pathetic. When people say pick me, I never was cool with that phrase before. But, hey. This is supposed to be a woman named Evelyn. We don't know who's behind this account, but that's what it's showing us, right? Set him free. She was a cheating gold digger. That's just one of comments, right? Okay.
McDonald is officially over. We found her.
More than 4 months since she was reported missing, the search for Andreen McDonald ends with confirmation that the remains found in northern Bexar County earlier this week do indeed belong to her.
Earlier today, deputies arrested Andreen's husband, Andreen McDonald, at his home.
We took Andreen McDonald into custody for the offense of murder. He's been placed under arrest.
Since her disappearance in March, many have worked tirelessly to find Andreen, from local authorities to complete strangers, eager to help close this case.
That's what's important to us, being able to give closure to the family.
Though her body has been found, many questions surrounding Andreen's death remain.
We all love her and miss her.
Live from KSAT 12, the Night Beat starts right now.
Andreen McDonald and her husband, Andre, reportedly had a fight the night before her death. New information released in an affidavit today shows the mounting evidence.
The night before. A physical fight the night before? Nah. Impossible.
Investigators uncovered in the days following her disappearance.
As the night team's Patty Santos tells us, their daughter was likely a key witness.
We do believe and have strong evidence to indicate is that Andreen McDonald killed his wife.
A 5-page arrest affidavit details some of that evidence compiled by deputies in the days following Andreen McDonald's disappearance, February 28th. Her blood found in the couple's home on Solitude Cove in a light switch, the bathroom floor, a hammer, and Andre's blue jeans in the laundry room. Deputies also noted cuts and injuries to Andre's hands, which he gave inconsistent answers to. 4 days after the 29-year-old was last seen, her husband was arrested for tampering with evidence.
I think a lot of his behavior up to this point, along with some of the evidence that I won't go too much into detail on, are what led to this charge.
More evidence was collected during a second search warrant after he was released from jail. 4 months later, the discovery of her body helped deputies close in.
The body was one of the things that was missing for us.
Documents say the remains found on Speck Road appear to have been covered with wood and...
You mean to tell me that if this man went back out there to that body after being released and did all that they didn't sit there and watch him do it? You gonna make me believe that? Cause we know the daughter watched him do it. She was the only one watching her dad. Y'all looking for this woman, and you let him out. So he went there and he did this while he was released, and y'all are looking for her, and y'all didn't follow him around nowhere to see where the lady was at and everything, and see him when he went up there and cut the bones up and did the coo. Get the fuck.
Bones from a nearby dead cow and set on fire. A possible witness to her death, the couple's 6-year-old, who is autistic. Investigators say she was seen playing by placing a doll in a circle of rocks, breaking sticks over it, and asking for a fire. Strikingly similar.
I'm sorry. Listen. How, Sway? How is this not? How is this dude only getting 20 years for manslaughter, and he about to really serve 1.5 years, 2 years tops and get out, and may have my foot? First of all, while this woman was still missing, the daughter was cutting up Play-Doh and doing the whole ritual. Now she doing the whole foot. She done advanced the sticks and rocks, and she reenacted exactly what he did. You mean to tell me nobody sat down with her and said, "Why are you doing this? Where you get this from?" And da-da-da-da-da-da-da? Especially after finding the murder like this. And none of that is technical, admissible evidence or eyewitness accounts in his case. Autistic don't mean you are not human. You deaf, dumb, and blind. Like, you're not credible in any way. High functioning, yes. Highly intelligent, yes. So we gonna just guess that she probably saw? It's impossible to say that. It's impossible to not say that she absolutely saw what her father did to her mother. Absolutely, she saw it.
The condition of the crime scene.
For the most part, she's nonverbal, which does present its own challenges. I'm still of the belief, I've said this before, and I'm still of the belief that this little girl witnessed at least some things in connection with the death of her mom.
Patty Santos, KSAT 12 News.
Some things.
There's a
She's nonverbal, and that's a problem. Bullshit. You the police. This is a murder investigation. There is no more important investigation than a murder investigation. Okay? Somebody took someone's life, and you have to figure out the who, why, how, and when. Huh? You think somebody being nonverbal would be a monkey wrench in it in an investigation of a murder? Y'all believe that? Because that's not true. And who says she nonverbal? Because first of all, she made sure she verbalized that note she wrote to her dad, right? Okay. And if she's saying she need a fire, if she's telling her own teacher testified that she said she was telling the children what she gonna do to them, how is she nonverbal? She's not 100% nonverbal. Even if she was, you got somebody on the payroll that can get some questions answered and some things explained from this child. Y'all not? Who's safe? Not black woman? Not even almost. It's not. And there's not enough unity for, I don't care how big and bad you think you are, to even think that you're safe in this world. It's not. It's not a fact at all.
The Bexar County Sheriff's Office is now offering a $5,000 reward in the disappearance of Andreen McDonald. New tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos talks to an FBI expert who says the time to find her is running out.
19 days and counting, and still no sign of Andreen McDonald.
It's a tragic situation.
Former FBI Special Agent Fred Olivares has been following the developing story that is drawing international attention. What stands out to Olivares is Andreen's husband, Andre, who authorities say is the prime person of interest in her disappearance.
That person.
19 days. He's a prime person of interest. He only got out because they lowered his $1 million bond down to $300,000, and they let him out. And he testified in court, and this is the official story they sticking with, that after he got out, he went and chopped up her bones and set her on fire where she lay, where he took her before he got arrested. Like, you understand me? And they didn't know he did this. He told them he did it. What? Did you hear what they? He is the prime person of interest, guys. So
has exhibited no remorse or no concern about the whereabouts.
In an affidavit, a friend of Andreen's told investigators the mother told her multiple times if anything were to happen to her, it would be because Andre killed her. The couple has a 7-year-old daughter who investigators believe saw what happened.
Well, any loving and caring spouse would have a concern about where their spouse is at. You know, and especially if there's a child involved.
The Air Force major was taken into custody just 2 days after Andreen disappeared. He has only been charged with tampering with evidence.
Time is the enemy in this instance, because as time goes on, there's going to be, a less of a trail, less of a physical trail.
Henry joins us live.
Now, let's talk about that. Forget all that, what he about to say. I don't even know what he about to say. But let's talk about the trail. The body being found. The blood that they say was on the switch. Other places in the house. Come on. He allegedly took her life in the house. according to him. He didn't do all that banging her up until he got her out in the field and went back later. Okay, so he admitted to headbutting her so hard that her head was bleeding. Probably gashy bleeding, right? Gash, that's when the blood comes gushing out of there. But he stomped her out too. Oh, I believe there definitely was more blood. Now, you think the forensics team don't know how to find blood in the house? Okay. So they only found little driblets here and there, some on the light switch and a couple other places. If they found that, it's because he wanted them to. Right? Of course. If they found her body, it's because he wanted them to. Right? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Eyewitness News reporter Henry Ramos joins us live now from North Bexar County. And Henry, I understand the family has a message tonight, so what is that message?
Phil, they certainly do. Andreen's cousin flew in from New York this evening. She has some choice words for Andreen's husband, Andre. Cheryl Spencer also tonight wants people to live life and be kind just like Andreen. Now, family, friends, co-workers, and those who worked out with Andreen came out here in North Bexar County to the spot where the missing mother was found. The 29-year-old was last seen at the end of February. A man searching for cow bones stumbled upon the remains of Andreen. Sheriff Javier Salazar said the medical examiner was able to identify Andreen from her dental records. Well, tonight, friends spoke at the vigil about Andreen, saying how much they will miss her. The focus, though, now is justice and the couple's daughter.
Who looking for cow bones? Listen. Who looking for? Okay.
Who investigators say knows what happened to her mother.
Again, they say the daughter know what happened, but this dude got manslaughter and a fake sentence. You might as well say, because he's not gonna even do half of that 20 years. We already heard that. There's no denying that.
What seems to be lost sometimes in this is that there's a little girl. There's a little girl who, as of March 1st, has not seen either parent. And I just want people to remember that. Elena will need guidance and help for the rest of her life. I'm going to trust the process. I actually enjoyed watching being arrested. That was nice. Yeah, I like that little public shaming.
He's not ashamed.
Now, Andreen's father is on his way to San Antonio. The family is starting to make funeral arrangements. I will say Andreen's mother was also here tonight. She did not speak at the vigil, but she did tell us, quote, about Andre. He is a wicked man. The major in the Air Force is still in jail tonight on a murder charge. Meanwhile, I do want to show you here. This cross was specifically made for Andreen. Organizers say they're going to keep it out here. They want this to be a visual reminder of the woman in the...
But what we get highlighted by them is this.
Andre, we know I love you. In spite of everything, all the evidence, you know I love you. And that love can't change. You hurt me. You hurt my family. I entrust you with Andre. We have a lot of fun together, you and I. We spoke like brothers. We spoke like father and son. I want to tell you, you hurt me. It's like when I first met you, it's like I received my son that have died. I know I lost a daughter.
He said that love can't change. Okay? He said that love can't change. The love he has for this man cannot change. I could another time I'm going to get deep with that one. But we just gonna look at him just for a second while he looking at this man, telling him how much he loved him. The man that chopped up his daughter, broke up her bones, set her on fire, took off the planet, and did it all in front of his granddaughter. That love can't change, baby.
And feel like the last second son. But I want you to know, in spite of everything, I forgive you. Where I stand now, I won't hurt you. I will never hurt you. I'll never hurt your family. I love you. And when I say I love you, that energy.
I would never hurt you. I never hurt your family. I love you. Oh, he's a man, a guy. He's compassionate. He is stronger than me. This is some of the comments, people be saying in the comment section. Oh, that's God. That's nothing but God there. What? You think that's what's going on here? That's what you really think? Okay.
You take a part of me. I don't say you take part of me. It's like a part of me is in this cemetery. And a part of me is going to jail. It seems like, I don't know what to express, it's like, it's a nightmare. And sometimes I wonder, when I go to sleep, if that is real life, or when I'm awake now, if this is a dream. This is how I feel. Andy, I would like to be where you are this morning. And I would like you to be where I am. But this one thing I said to my friends all over the world. Do not try to take any vengeance on any of Andreen McDonald family. Anyone, just leave it. Justice has been served. And I just want to say, Andy.
Justice has been served. Do not try to take vengeance on his family. Justice has been served. This is his statement to this man during the sentencing. Justice has been served. That big and tall for nothing. Literally a jolly green giant. He about as tall as a flagpole. They looking up to him. I think the guy standing there holding his hands is looking up to him with the yellow side. This dude here, I think damn. I think they're admiring this dude. Good job. This your man code right now? This man said, don't, please, justice has been served. That was his daughter. His daughter. Okay? And granddaughter. And he pleading to this man, and he hurt because this man is going to be in prison. Huh? His hands is as big as that woman's face right there. That's what's going on. Wrong button.
I don't know how I'm going to live this out. But I forgive you, and it's your duty to seek God's forgiveness. I love you, Andreen. I want to tell you, if I've seen you going to jump, I'll jump out to save you in spite of everything. I love you.
I'm sorry. You want me to turn on caption? Because I want to make sure y'all understand for yourself. Look at him. He taking that all in. His pants probably wet. Huh? Listen to what he said. Let's rewind this all. Enough to get a caption time, because caption be off. Let's give it to caption time enough to catch up now.
But I want you to know, in spite of everything, I forgive you. Where I stand now, I won't hurt you. I will never hurt hurt you. I'll never hurt your family. I love you. And when I say I love you, that cannot change. But you take a part of me. And when I say you take part of me, it's like a part of me is in this cemetery. And a part of me is going to jail.